Good morning, Monday, 5 a.m. Welcome back to another Latin Wealth Club podcast, episode number 30. Dude, we've made it to number 30. Can you believe that, AZ?
No, man, time just
That's crazy, dude. Well, with that being said, let me remind you guys to pay the fee. The fee's quite simple, has nothing to do with money. Just, share the show. Share it to one person. Every episode you watch, share it to just one person. If you could do us that favor, help us grow. It seems like the YouTube algorithm doesn't like us or something. It seems like they don't push us as much as we should be pushed.
Hates us.
I don't know, bro. Maybe because we're actually educating our people, our community, and talking about things that are not really spoken on. I don't know, bro. Maybe because we go against the grain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with that being said, it's your host, MP, and behind the scenes.
AZ.
And no, I didn't forget. I don't know. I just like to communicate a little bit before we introduce. Give him a little warm-up. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, hey, dude, first week done for Vision 2024. I actually worked a little bit extra, and I put $150 extra to my savings this week. So, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, one step at a time.
Yeah, I mean it's $150 more in profit than typical.
Sure.
Than usual. Now that I'm kind of more focused. I'm trying to venture out to some side hustles, trying to see like, hey, maybe if I do this on the side, I could make a couple extra $100 a week, month, who knows, so.
Yeah, that's what's going to really grow the business, right? It's the little stuff that's going to add up.
Well, we got to raise that funding. We got to raise that capital. So we could do all the strategies that I have now in a little notebook. I bought myself a little notebook, little compensation books. Compensation. You know what I mean? Composition books, yeah. I bought one of those, bro, and I wrote down the goals. I signed it like promising myself, and I actually told myself right there to explain it what I want to do, like with Instagram, Facebook, YouTube channel, and all that. If you guys want to support, remember it'll always be now in the link. NP Auto Detailing YouTube channel is in the link in the bio. But with that being said, man, let's just get straight into it, dude. We have a really good show today, and Raza, let me be honest with you. This is something that we need to talk about. What's better? Is it better to own a home or to rent a home when it comes to building wealth? If you don't want to be average, if you don't want to drive a minivan and have an average house with an average life, you want to build wealth, what's better? To own or to rent? What do you think, AZ?
I think my answer, man. Definitely is going to be to own.
Oh, okay.
100%.
I would like to, you know what? I'm going to be against that. I'm going to say it's better to rent when it comes to building wealth.
Okay.
Once again, let's underline that key term when it comes to building, wealth. Wealth. I feel like when you're building wealth, it's better to rent, and we're gonna explain why. We're gonna get into the details. But what has your dad told you about owning a home, or because I'm pretty sure you get this idea from your dad, your uncle, or your family.
That it's hard work. No, you gotta do a lot of raking of the grass, bro. No. That it's the best way to be able to accumulate a large amount of wealth and to be able to leverage.
That's what your dad told
money.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so he's actually a little bit smarter than most Mexican dads.
He's looked into it a little bit as well. Okay. My stepbrother's actually a real estate agent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so any questions, man, my dad, one call and he has the answer.
Oh, so he's informed.
He
okay.
Really is.
Well,
luckily,
but
luckily, yes.
A lot of our people in our community, their fathers would tell them it's better to own because why are you going to put your money a la basura? Why are you going to be throwing away money, right? That's like a really good stigma in our community that renting is throwing your money away. Well, I don't see it that way. I personally rent. I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment here in Los Angeles with a private garage and washer-dryer hookup. So, it's pretty pricey, what I'm paying. But we're going to talk about why I think it's better. Mostly in this market. Obviously, in this market, even in last market, it was probably a coin toss. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to talk about right now what's better. Is it to own or to rent? Because I feel like a lot of people are even still looking at houses, which is kind of weird. Wouldn't you agree?
People, no, I'm not. No, man.
No?
I expect people to
be buying?
Yeah, I mean.
Regardless of the market?
Dude, I just feel like people, it's real estate's in a point right now where it's like, people are thinking like, you got to get in right now. You have to get in right now.
Well, that's what real estate agents would tell you to make a quick buck off of you, bro.
And that's the problem where, dude, when you look at years previous, man, it's always up and down.
Yeah. Well, let me get started, right? So we're gonna talk about the actual numbers, okay? So we're gonna talk about the median average person in Los Angeles. So we're gonna look into the Los Angeles market. We're gonna tap into the market, and we're gonna look at what the average person is making. So the average median income household is $65,290. That's a 2-income household, bro. That's like 2 people making $30K or 1 person making $65K. Okay, that's an average person here in LA. Now, the average rent here in LA, regardless of what size you have, whether it's a 1-bedroom, whether it's a 3 or 4 bedroom, the average rent is $2,781, bro. And I know people like in luxurious places for studios for like that $4,000.
Outrageous.
Yeah, crazy, bro. Now, the average home, right? We're talking about like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home, you know, medium home here in LA, $700,000. That is crazy, right? Now, if you have the average credit score here in LA, which is 677, that's the average credit score here in LA.
That's the average?
That's the average in LA, bro. The average interest rate for you would be 7.965, and your payment would be $5,119. That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. But if you have perfect credit, you have an 800 credit score, and you're like Big MP in the excellent credit club. You guys, that's what I call myself, Big MP. my people will know that by my personal social medias. Anyways, you would get a interest rate of 7.2, bro. Even then, you're talking about $4,785.
That's right.
Is that worth it?
Right now, no.
Is that worth it? No, you said like, well, do you know the crash is coming? How would you even know? So what's holding you back from buying?
Prices, clearly. Dude, it's prices. I mean, of course, like right now, not a good time to buy. I would not recommend any, but I mean, this is not financial advice. We're not financial advisor, but I would not recommend anybody to buy right now. Over the long term, of course, owning is the better option, but I mean, also it's all about pricing yourself, and are you getting a good deal on a property, or are you taking a shit deal for now, and then in the future you might get fucked. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, where it's kind of like it's better to buy, but I mean, of course, if like prices are outrageous like this, like all-time highs.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But at the end of the day, bro, I mean, even if they're all-time highs or not, real estate is just like Bitcoin, just like gold, it always goes up. So if you hold up for a 10-year period, you're gonna make money
over time.
You're going to make money, right? So, but even then, we're taught to buy. So let's say your dad, what should I do? Or you're going to a family member, alguien de la familia te va a decir, no, pues compra, no, aguántate, espera, o lo que sea. But at the end of the day, let's say it's just that time. You're just ready to go. Yeah. You know, you want to move out, but you don't know whether to rent or to own. Yeah. We're gonna help you today, okay? So if we're not even gonna do this 677. That doesn't even make sense. We're gonna do someone that has excellent credit, because I mean, at the end of the day, how are you gonna afford anything with 677?
Dude, sorry, I don't mean to change it, but I saw a video of a guy who did like a credit score check online, and it said 0. Like, it literally said 0. Everybody was counting him, bro. And then somebody was like, I would have known you an 8th. I was like, God damn. But 670 sucks, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy that's the average. I was hoping
here in LA.
7. Yeah.
Here in LA. Yeah. But anyways, so let's say you have perfect credit, bro. Yeah. And you get the $4,785 worth, right? Let's say you don't even have good credit. You got a call center that has good credit.
You have a what?
A co-signer, your father or something, right? Because in our community, that would usually happen, right? Maybe your father might co-sign.
Property.
Yeah, man. Most of your son.
Yeah.
What's that percentage change? What's that difference? Okay, it's actually $2,004. Wow. Because the average rent is $2,781. The average price and payment would be with good credit, perfect credit, bro. $4,785.
Oh shit!
So it makes for a $2,004 difference. Wow. So let's say you invested that right into the stock market, right? You invested a difference, $2,004 into the stock market. You got a return of 10%. You would have invested $24,048, and you would have got a return of $2,404.80. That is amazing, bro. And that would be compounding, right? So you'd be renting and investing the difference. That would be your strategy, is renting and investing the difference that you'd be putting towards a house. Okay? Now, let's say you put it into Bitcoin. The average yearly return for Bitcoin is 77%, bro. That means that your $24,048 will be $18,516.96. That is crazy. Now, what's the average home return, right? Let's say you bought a house, right? And like AZ said, right now is not a good time to buy because they're outrageous. So they're more than likely going to come down, right? Let's assume they come down. Dude, you just shot yourself in the foot. You're overpaying for your place, one, and then two, now your property value went down, went to the dump, and now you're upside down on your loan. Even if you wanted to get rid of the house, you could. That's crazy, bro.
You could, but
so in this market, it's obviously loss. What was that?
You could, but you're taking a humongous loss.
Of course.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say was, in this market, it's obviously better to rent, right? But that theory of renting and investing the difference, it's kind of like when we had Mr. Royobo, the financial advisor. Yeah. Remember, he was saying buy term insurance and invest the difference of what you'd be paying for a whole life insurance.
Yep.
Right. It's the same thing. You let's say you were ready to pay $4,000 for a house. Instead, you get the same exact size, right? Let's say 2,000 square feet, right? Same exact size. You go over here, you pay, you save almost a little over $2,000, and you invest that, and you build wealth off of that. Just imagine that, bro. That'd be amazing. That'd be great. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though, bro. You know, I think, and this is part of the reason why, like, I wanted to buy, and I said, you know what, let me rent. Now I kind of appreciate renting, mostly because I have an undervalued apartment because I got this during 2020. So I have the difference is humongous, bro. I'm saving a lot of money of what I would be paying renting somewhere else with the same exact place. Not only that, but if I were to buy a house, right, I'm still saving that difference. So it's good, bro. It's good. And, well, yeah, Raza, I think, obviously, if you want to build wealth, if you want to focus on building wealth, can you agree, Z, that it would be better to rent?
Right now? Yeah.
When you're just strictly focused on building wealth, mostly in any time. Unless houses and rents are almost the same, obviously, bro. But what I'm saying is, like, when there's a difference like this, mm-hmm. I think you're going to make more money investing into stocks or crypto mm-hmm. than investing into real estate and living in there. Because you got to also remember that when you own a property, you're liable for that property. A toilet, plumbing, anything breaks, you're liable to fix that.
Yeah, everything.
Right? But if you rent and something happens, you're not liable. Yeah. The landlord pays for it. Yeah. So that's another pro to real estate renting. Yeah. Is the fact that you don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, and I think you're right. For somebody who's trying, like, doesn't have any sort of wealth behind them, of course, it might actually be impossible to even buy something.
Yeah.
So if your only option is to rent, and you're trying to save up for a first property, hey, man, perfect.
Because you just save the difference. Yeah. Even then, you don't want to live in a property where you're the only one living. You don't want to buy a single-family home. You know what I'm saying? You want that passive income with extra units so that way it could pay the majority of your mortgage or all of it.
Yeah.
You know, just and they're pretty much helping you build wealth. You know, and you could probably live a nice life, a good, comfortable life like that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, bro, I think, when it comes to liability, when it comes to payment, when it comes to investing the difference, when it comes to building wealth in general, renting is the way to go.
You know, I feel like I've heard a couple of people say that, oh, rent, you have to buy, because, I mean, everybody who's rich is buying. Elon Musk is buying huge amounts of land right now.
But they're buying for what? To make a business out of it.
Not only that, but they don't really care about their price average.
Yeah.
Like, they're not looking 10 years from now, right? So it's like, for people who are saying that, it's kind of like you got to think about it that way. They don't care. They have so much money. They don't care about their average price.
Those are the elite. Why would you be? Why would you be trying to trust the elite?
To them, it's nothing. So there are people who are trying to look to them and be like, "Oh, see, they're buying.
Yeah.
We have to buy."
No,
like no, dude. They're thinking so much more.
But our community is like that. Our community se lleva por todo, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it really is.
You know. Yeah. But this is the end of the podcast. We're gonna finish this with quote number 3. Remember, there's going to be 10 of these quotes in 10 different podcasts. If you collect all 10 of them and send them to me through DM an hour after the 10th podcast, you will win $100 through Zelle. Well, this quote goes like this. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. I think that's an amazing quote. And that's from Colin Powell.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that one, man. But with that being said, stay dedicated, stay motivated. All money, no money out. And we'll see you on the next one, Line of Wealth Club. Don't be a little bitch. And don't forget to pay the fee. Play the outro, Easy.
Vaya, folclórico. Oye, disculpa la tardanza y los dolores de cabeza, ¿sabes? Agradezco tu paciencia y esta gran oportunidad. Dile. Ya tú ves.